If I could have the choice between ending world hunger and removing Gen Z from the populace, I'm sorry, but a lot of people are going hungry because Gen Z are genuinely going to turn our world into a worse place. And I think that's why people enjoy these videos that I make showing how bad Gen Z are, because we all know that it's going to end going down one road. And that is a road of destruction. But before destruction happens because of weak, shitty people, let's take a look at these weak, shitty people and have a good laugh at them before they ruin everything.
There's so much variety. I've sampled about half a dozen people's piss. Some of it is quite pleasant, quite fruity, and some of it is just the worst time.
How does one even how? Ugh. Okay, this next video gets better as it goes on. Please, just trust me.
Watch me release 26 years of unprocessed emotions and traumas stored in the body. I cannot believe I'm putting this on the internet, but here we go. Look, the truth is we all
You're having a seizure, love. That's what you're doing.
We all store trauma when we can't complete the stress cycle properly.
My body is moving on its own. I've surrendered control. You are epileptic.
This means that we don't complete the proper physiological responses needed to get rid of the energy and tension. If you think about two ducks fighting in the water or a pond over a piece of bread...
Okay. Let me try and digest this. Isabella, who this lady is on the ground shaking, is suggesting that we need to shake more to release trauma. Okay.
They always shake their wings off afterwards.
Yes, ducks do shake. Dogs shake too. We're not ducks. We're not dogs. Ducks do a lot of different things. I know lots of facts about ducks. You know it's very common for ducks to rape each other, and a duck's penis is 4 inches longer than its body. Very different to humans. Most humans, anyway. If you've got a dick 4 inches longer than your body, I don't know. Good on you, mate. Well done.
Dogs shake when they're scared. To give a human example, if someone isn't able to get their needs met and
they have a seizure on the floor and record it for TikTok. That's what they do.
Move when they don't feel safe emotionally, physically or psychologically. Like, let's say a really rude email comes in from your boss that triggers some childhood wound and you feel really stressed but you're stuck at your desk.
Oh my God.
Your body isn't going to be able to discharge the accumulated energy and tension.
It's so obvious that this woman is aiming towards Gen Z here, because all you have to do to impress them is speak with big words clearly and have a positive backing track. You can say absolutely anything. Follow me here. It is physiologically advantageous to stretch your foreskin over your big toe, and the reason that we do this is because deep within the hypothalamus you can actually articulate feelings and emotions, and they personify throughout the foreskin and into the big toe, and by doing so you can actually reduce the rate of depression amongst perimenopausal women. If I posted that on TikTok tomorrow, you would have a whole generation of idiots stretching their foreskin over their big toes to save their perimenopausal mothers. All you have to do is speak with confidence for these idiots and they lap it up.
Little T trauma exists too, which are the more subtle, cumulative stress.
Shut up. Shut the fuck up.
Or challenging experiences that add up and still have a really...
So you have a rough day, you get home and you shake on the floor like a fucking, I nearly said a very bad word. I will move on.
Still have a really significant impact on us, like feelings of pain or shame, little microaggressions or mean remarks at school or work. In my case, I spent a lot of my childhood not feeling seen or heard.
Now look at you, you're killing it. You're laying on the floor fucking just gyrating.
And I didn't get my needs met emotionally.
Look at your
when I was
feet,
really
you
upset.
idiot.
And that counts as trauma too. And while years of talk therapy or becoming aware of your
nothing else really helps, so now I shake on the floor and I just feel great.
Trauma is really helpful. You haven't actually healed it, which is why somatic movements are the solution. You need to communicate with your body through movement, which is its favorite language, telling it that it's safe and that it's time to release the mountain of emotions, pain, and trauma that's still keeping you from showing up as the healthiest, happiest version of yourself. If you're interested in this and you want guided support to do the same, join the waiting list.
Oh, hang on, there's a waiting list. Somatic healing. Let's see what you're selling, lady. 129 Great British pounds. Ladies and gentlemen, I hate to be an absolute dick here, but that sounds like a bit of a... I'm not going to say it. Insert your own word there.
Hi, it's okay. I'm hoping to use your customer of size policy today.
Your customer of size policy. So that's the thing now. Person of size. All right. Fair enough. Southwest Airlines, if you didn't know, I made a video on it. They now allow you to, if you are a very obese human being or a person of size, waltz on into the airport and demand an extra seat free of charge, mind you. Even if it's a sold out flight, you'll still get that chair and someone else will get bumped. That's what this person's doing here.
Yes, I'm leaving. Yes.
There we go, ma'am.
Thank you.
Place this in the seat next to you.
Okay, thank you so much for your help.
Unbelievable that is something that's like a participation trophy at life. If you're so big that you need an extra seat, fucking pay for it, mate. I'm 6'8". I need the extra leg room. I've got to pay for it. Why don't you?
Products are unethical because I use leather, or people messaging me.
Hang on. Stop. Go back to the start of this video. Decolonize your veganism. Wow. Okay, great. Looking forward to watching this. Let me just guess though. I bet this is someone, or he or she, whatever, has been to one college or university lecture on colonization and has decided to go, hey, you know what? I don't know anything about anything, but I'm going to just throw together this fucking shit video about why colonization has infected veganism and spill it out to the masses. And then everyone's going to make fun of me and I'm not going to understand why. Fucking play the clip.
Products are unethical because I use leather, or people messaging me asking me to use vegan leather instead. And y'all, please stop. It is not more sustainable or ethical to use plastic over indigenous processed deer hide.
I agree, but you're talking to vegans here who don't want to kill animals.
If you want to live a life filled with environmentalism, then you need to look towards indigenous people, practices, and products.
Yes, in fact, you know what? If you want to save the environment, the next indigenous person you see, I want you to tap them on the shoulder and I want you to beg them, stop climate change. You're the only ones that can stop it, please!
The vegan movement is so focused on the no animal rule that
I can't imagine why. Isn't that the whole thing?
they're forgetting just how racist they're being. And I see indigenous creators getting harassed all the time when they eat meat. But I have
vegans harass everybody.
never seen any commentary from vegans about the polymer clay earrings. You know, the plastic earrings that pollute the environment.
Yes, it's not water bottles, it's not plastic, it's not any of that that's polluting the environment. It's not plastic bags, it's clay earrings. That's what's clogging up the turtles. Clay earrings.
Did you know that indigenous people make up 5% of the population, but are responsible for 80% of the Earth's diversity of taking care of the environment? 80%.
What does that even fucking mean?
If you're vegan, that's totally fine. Go you. But please stop with that holier than thou act. Please start decolonizing your veganism. Start
Whatever the fuck that means.
actually learning about what is sustainable, what is ethical, and why colonization has infiltrated the vegan movement so heavily.
Yes, very true. Captain Cook loves broccoli.
It is well known that the vegan movement is incredibly racist. It's well known that the vegan movement is more set on harassing people rather than actually being sustainable.
I actually agree with that.
If you can't appreciate the materials I use and why, then please don't buy my products. I'm never going to use vegan leather, so please just stop asking me.
Ladies and gentlemen, there's another example of someone who should have never received a participation trophy, which then leads to thinking that people actually give a fuck about what they think. They don't. No one cares. Shut up.
Okay, you guys are all just like really misogynistic.
How do you define misogyny?
Okay, this is the Whatever podcast. This is a lady. She's been asked to define misogyny. She's looking upset. Why are you upset? That's a creepy smile. Why is she crying? Why are you crying?
I'm just asking how you define misogyny.
Oh my God. These are the people that will fight wars in the future. These people. These people are going to raise children one day. These people. This is what happens when you have generations before you make it easy for you. You turn into that.
Can I go?
It's a podcast, not a fucking concentration camp.
Are you okay? Like, do you want to go as in,
I've been on this podcast. There's a door. I went through it and then I left it.
go as in leave?
Oh my God.
If you want to leave, you can leave. I was hoping we could continue.
Whatever podcast. Holding women prisoner, apparently. Well done.
You are not thin, white, and possibly blonde. Your experience in Australia as a woman will be very different. Met with this girl today.
You are white.
I met through Facebook, and we were just talking about what it's like to live in Sydney and travel Australia as someone who isn't thin or white.
You are white.
Is such a different experience because I'm white, obviously. She wasn't white.
Well, obviously,
and I'm
that's
not
why I was
thin.
confused.
And it's just the experience that I see like these thin, white, blonde girls having in Australia is so different than my experience.
Hang on. Are you complaining because you're not getting dick? Tell me this video isn't you complaining because you're not getting dick.
Especially when it comes to like dating and romantic.
This video is you complaining because you're not getting dick.
Anything, romantic attention. Like genuinely, since I got to Australia, I have received
No dick. That's what she's complaining about. This video has 35,000 likes. I'm cockless. Let me complain.
a little to no romantic attention, and I know that it's because I'm not thin. And
well, don't be fat. Simple as that. Fucking complaining about that. God, shut up. What the fuck is this? Is that two fingers wrestling? I've seen worms scrawling on the pavement that look less creepy than that. Ah! Ah!
That was harder.
Ah! Fix your teeth. Christ.
Hi, my name is Asa. I am a member of a DID system, and
DID system? I don't know.
I'm also a bearded vulture Therian.
No, you're not.
I have two questions. One is for other Therians, specifically bird Therians.
A Therian is someone who thinks they're an animal.
And the other question is for other systems who have Therian
Other systems? Like Mac, Microsoft?
system members. So first question for other bird
Fucking
Therians.
I need director's commentary on this. I don't know what you're saying.
What are some things you do that help you feel more connected to your stereotype?
Become more connected to... Hang on, you're Ossa. Your pronouns are they, ze, bone, brittle. Have some calcium. You fucking nutter.
Like, I know that for people whose stereotypes are four-legged, they can do quadrobics, and that helps them a lot. But obviously that's not applicable to bird Therians. I also want to clarify for anyone who doesn't know, quadrobics does not automatically equal Therians. People can do quadrobics and not be a Therian. And second question is for systems with Therian alters. Do these alters appear human in our world, or do they appear as their stereotype in our world? Or is it kind of a combo situation? Like we have someone in our system who is both a guy and a vulture at the same time. We don't consider him a Therian because he doesn't consider himself a Therian. He just kind of exists as both of those things at once. Is that Therian also?
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for watching the video. Make sure you hit subscribe and check out isaacbutterfield.com for all my tour dates. Check out the second channel that I do with my wife, Little Buttsman, and the Pokemon channel as well. My wife and I also have a podcast called The Mum and Dad Show. It is on Spotify and YouTube. And ladies and gentlemen, we have videos coming out almost every day on this channel. We'll see you very soon. Bye.